everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple months, so yeah, I figure I might as well get some videos out. Decided to change it up. I wasn't really having that much fun with the last Sky Factory series. I really enjoy Sky Factory 4. I don't really care much for Sky Factory 1. Because it got some issues with Tinkers and it's 116.5 and I just So, yeah. Let's create a world. Alright, here we are back in Sky Factory. Now, many of you remember many those of you who've seen the previous videos will remember that you start with a single tree and a single block of dirt, which is here. If I come over here to the edge, no, you can't really see it, but you can see it through the leaves. There's a single block of dirt in there. Now, the difference between Sky Factory 4 and Sky Factory 1, 2, and 3 is the method of getting stuff. In Sky Factory 4, the way you get stuff is by having trees. If I open my inventory, you see there's a bunch of trees. I've played this already. I love this version. But you see there's a lot of trees. I find it to be a lot easier. I do enjoy the other ones. I don't like Sky Factory 1. It's not fun, in my opinion. Play it if you want. Not my type. But I do like Sky Factory 4. I find it to be much more easy and much more welcoming to new players. So basically what you do is the same thing with every other Sky Factory for any well, I already got a tree. Perfect. Yeah, so basically what you do is you cut down this tree. And then you craft it. You craft a crafting table. Now, what I like to do is I like to make a crafting station because it saves recipes. It's just easier. And then make a bunch of slabs before all the leaves despawn because you want to make sure that you get as many friggin' saplings as possible. There we go. Now, another key difference between this and the previous versions are the the advancements. In this, it's more like the actual achievements thing in Minecraft, but in the last one, it's more like a checklist, and you're like, do this and do this and do this. But in this, it's different. In this, it just checks it off as you go. So then what you do is, I accidentally made too many slabs, but that's fine. You can craft them back. Then you take 4 sticks like this, if you remember, and you make a crook. Then you vein mine the leaves, and you get saplings and acorns, and for mining the logs you get resin. Now, I'm gonna grow some more trees. I'll be right back. Now, as you can see, I have a bunch more acorns and resin. And I also broke my crook. Now, there's a very simple way to fix this. You just put it in your crafting table, crafting station, whatever, with wood, with planks, sticks, whatever, and it'll repair it. Now, what we do with the acorn and the resin is, I forget the actual pattern, so I just always have this pinned, and you make dirt with it, like this. Uh, Similar to how you'd make dirt previously, but different. Because previously, the way that you would make dirt is you'd have barrels, and you'd put compostable things like leaves and apples and wheat and whatnot, and it would eventually turn into dirt. But not in this version. So then, what I always do is I have them 3 apart. You don't have to do that, but I find it to be the best spacing. So 3 apart, and then another 3 apart, like that, and then 1, 2. Now I have 3 dirt placed down, and what this will do is it gives me more spaces for trees. So yeah. And what I can do with those trees, of course, is make more dirt. And the dirt's important because it lets me get more trees. So I'm gonna get rid of this place, and I'll be right back. All right, now I have all this placed in a 3x3, and what I can do is I can take these dirt saplings and of course place them. And now, as you saw earlier, I was crouching to grow them like this, right? But there's another way to do it. If you run around like this, you see the green particles are still appearing, which means that the trees are basically getting bone meal. They're growing faster. So once these are all grown, I'll be right back. All right, now they're all grown, and I can take my crook and vein mine, and then I can go and repair it. And if I just keep repeating this process, I'll get more acorns and whatnot. And then I break this and get the resin. I'll be right back. Alright, now I have all the resin and the acorns. What I can do is, well, first of all, I can place, okay, if you press 7, this grid appears, and this shows everywhere that mobs can spawn if you're far enough away. So if I place this torch here, I won't have to worry about anything spawning in this area. I'm also not 24 blocks away, so I don't have to worry. Now, if I make some slabs, what I can do is I can then make slabs out of those, and what that gives me is drying racks. Now, if I make a couple of those, then I'm actually going to make one more thing of them. Alright, now I have 8 of them. If I place them down, I'm going to place them like this. Then what I can do is I can take these acorns, and if I place them on here, you'll see at the top a progress bar appears when I look at the drying rack. Now, what this means is that the acorns are drying. Obviously. And what I'll get is I'll get petrified acorns, which I can then use to make petrified saplings, which give me cobblestone. So in the meantime, I'm going to make 2 more dirt to finish up the full 3x3. And yeah, so now this is almost done. And now it's done. Okay. Now I can take this off of here. And I have 8. You see, I have 8 petrified acorns. Now, what I can do here is surround the dirt sapling with petrified acorns, and it gives me a petrified sapling. And now if I run around this, same as previously, and I repair my crook, I get more petrified acorns, which I can turn into, and I also get more petrified saplings. But what I can do with the petrified acorns, I could turn them into more petrified saplings, or I could make a, I don't have it saved, but it's here in the book. I could make a crushing tub. Now, I think I remember how to make it, but I'm not 100% on that. I think it's like that. It's not. Okay. Then it's probably like, yeah, there we go. Okay. So now that I have a crushing tub, what I can do is I can place it here with the acorns inside. And if I jump on it, I get gravel acorns. And if I get 8 of those, I'll be right back. Okay. Now I'm back and I have more petrified acorns. If I stack them on top of there, now I can continue. If I get 8 gravel acorns, like so, I can put them around a petrified acorn or petrified sapling and get a gravel sapling, which of course will get me gravel acorns and resin. Like so. Now, if I continue to crush these and I just get a couple more, make sure I have enough in case any fall off the edge. I can switch them out. Now I have the, what? Okay. I can switch them out, and then if I crush them again, I can get sand acorns. And what the sand acorns do, same as the gravel acorns. Put not around a gravel sapling, put them around a petrified sapling, and you get a sand sapling, which does the same as always. Gives me the acorns and the resin. And then, if I take sand resin, petrified resin, gravel resin, I think, or no, it's really, it's just petrified and dirt resin, and I put them together over a dirt tree. I get a clay sapling, and the achievement Clay Aiken. Now, these 3, if you have any knowledge of Tinker's Construct, assuming you have knowledge of Tinker's Construct, you'll know these 3 blocks are extremely important, because they are the 3 items required to make grout for a smeltery. Now, smeltery in Sky Factory 4 is one of the most important things because it allows you to make all the metal trees, such as iron, gold, and tin or copper and stuff like that, which allows you to get the rest of the saplings, the cobalt, the ardite, the lapis, the redstone. And then you can make all sorts of things that you might need from pretty much any mod. So I'm going to go grow these for a while. Alright, now I've spent a little bit of time. I don't know exactly how much time, but I'll figure it out in editing. I spent a little bit of time getting a bunch of clay, gravel, and sand resin, so that way I can come over here and make clay, gravel, and sand. Because what I can do with those three is I can turn them all into grout. So I have around the same amount. So if I come over here, I now have over a stack of grout. And grout is smelted down into seared bricks right here, which I then turned into seared brick blocks and all other smelter related blocks. Now I'm gonna go get some cobblestone to make a furnace, and I'll be right back. Alright, now I have the stuff to make cobblestone. So same as the dirt recipe, except this time with the petrified. And I'm gonna make the cobblestone, and I'm gonna turn that into a furnace, which I can then put there, and I can use wood as fuel, which I'm pretty sure I did in my previous series. And then I can throw, actually, you know, then I'm gonna make a bunch of charcoal, so I can. It's just easier, and I'll be back when that's done. All right, I'm back. The charcoal is all done smelting, so now I can put it here, and I can take like half of it and make torches, which I'm gonna do right now, real quick. Make just a bunch of torches, and just place them around my island like this. There we go. And the rain finally stopped. Thank God it stopped right as I got back. Anyways, so now what I can do is I can throw the grout in here, and it will smelt down into the seared bricks like I mentioned earlier. And then I can build a smeltery. Now, I only think I'm going to be able to get a full smeltery. I don't think I'll be able to get a full smeltery this episode. But I can get partial smeltery by smelting all this grout down. And yeah, so I'll be back when that's done. Alright, since this is almost done, it's got like 20 some odd grout left to smelt. I'm gonna get to work on making a bucket. Now the way you do that is clay. I also went ahead and got some more cobblestone, so if I need to, I can make another furnace. But the way you make a bucket is like that. You get an unfired clay bucket, and I'm gonna go ahead and make another furnace and put it right here, so that I can take some coal from there and fire that. And while we wait for that to smelt, the way you get water is you put saplings in the crushing tub and jump on them, and they give you 100 millibuckets of water per. Now, millibucket is 1/1000th of a bucket. So now I have 2 buckets of water right there, and some clay, and 1 stack of seared bricks. Now, if I take this and I make some more slabs, I can come over here and make an infinite water source right here. Then I can put the saplings back and the crushing tub back, and then this will be done shortly, so I'll be back when that's done. Alright, so now all this seared brick is done. And I'm also working on a cobblestone generator, which I'm gonna show you to make. It's fairly simple. I think I did the exact same thing in the previous one. We're basically but in the previous one you needed a porcelain clay. But in this one you just need to make any sort of like stone cauldron, and you put like 4 cobblestone into the cauldron, and you get 1 bucket of lava. Now I have a bucket of lava. Then I take this, and I have a bucket of water, and then I need to go get 1 more cobblestone. Alright, now I have all 6 cobblestone, and I made this glass off camera. Just smelted a piece of sand in this furnace. And so now what you do is you put 6 cobblestone like that, and a water bucket, then the glass, and then the lava bucket, and you get a cobblestone generator. Then you just place that down, and you can like right click it for cobblestone every couple seconds. And the lava bucket goes away because it's a clay bucket, which can't withstand the heat, so it goes away once being used with lava. But now we have a cobblestone generator, and that can be upgraded if I look up cobblestone cobble. This is just the first one. Then this can be upgraded to a tier 2, then a tier 3, then a tier 4, then a tier 5. And they get increasingly faster, and yeah. So if I take a chest or 2, so I'm gonna take these, I can put it there, and it will put cobblestone into there. It makes 1 every 2 seconds. And now I'm going to begin on the smeltery, which starts with the controller, like that, which I can place right... yeah, I'm going to place it right there. Then I need a drain, which will allow me to pour out different things. Then I need a piece of glass to make a smeltery tank, which lets me put lava in it to fuel it. And that's pretty much it, aside from a casting table and a casting basin, which I can make right now. You put seared bricks in a pants shape, and you get the table. And you put the seared bricks in a cauldron shape, and you get the basin. Then you place them down here near the drain. Ooh. This could end badly. I need to make a pickaxe. I could just lose 7 seared bricks. I should not do that. Spent a while making these. Okay, so I put it there, and I take this glass, and I make the same layout as the smeltery. You go on every outside square, and then I put the glass in the middle, and I get this seared tank. And I put it next to the controller. I don't have to put it next to the controller. It can go anywhere. I just like having it next to the controller. Then I make 2 seared faucets, which I put on either side of this drain. That way they can drain into there. And then I can turn the remaining 38 into 9 seared bricks. And I could actually make I could actually make some more grout, but I'm not going to do that right now. what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the floor for the smeltery. Now, smelteries, they don't have to be 3x3. The minimum size you can have for a smeltery is 2x2. And I think the maximum size you can have is 16x16. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. So, yeah. So, now we have the smeltery. Or the beginnings of a smeltery. And we also have a cobblestone generator, making us some cobblestone. A infinite water source. And 4 different kinds of saplings. Now, next episode, I'm hoping to get iron. And possibly begin work on filing cabinets. But first, to get iron, I need to finish the smeltery. And then I need to get a bunch of different saplings. And in order for the filing cabinets to work, I'm gonna need to get more, or not more, I'm gonna need to get sugarcane. So I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode.